After some thinking, just a little bit, I have decided to put this in the PC Diaries episode just to explain what's going on. Seeing as this is PT related stuff, it's not daily log related stuff, I don't have much to report there. So that one's going to be super quick. Today is like 10 to 12, so I was thinking of trying to get them out as soon as with this episode in the daily log, but you know what? I won't rush it so that I don't miss any details out that I think are worth mentioning, at least at this point. If anything, if I think I do miss anything out, I can just put that in the description. But for now, I'll get into this video. It seems like I've finally landed myself a place where I'll get paid at least for a bit. Got this internship that I'm now going to start going to. I'm going to go speak to them tomorrow. Yeah, that would be after I would have gone to the job centre tomorrow, or I think it's now like 25 past midnight today. I'll be going to them today to say that I don't need it because I've got this internship offer, and yeah, that's going to be slightly busy, more busy than usual morning. Yeah, but from now on, I'm gonna have to really get more organized because I've given myself less space to just laze around and not do much. Not having much, a place to be outside for many hours was useful in allowing myself to recover, but now that I knew where I wanted to head and that I got my qualifications and I was looking for work, it sapped the life out of me. I'm ready to be out for many hours and come back home feeling happy with what I've done, and still posting on this channel as well. I've thought about what I'll get with the money that's coming in and what I want to do now that the internship's here, and sleep routine and stuff as well. And I've got to write that down somewhere. But I want to give myself plenty of space to wake up, give myself 8 hours of sleep, wake up maybe like 3 in the morning or so I can give myself plenty of space regardless of when my shift would be. So no matter what they throw at me, I'm prepared. Because I'd be getting 8 hours of sleep, I think I'd feel well rested. So I'll go and see how that goes and eventually start doing that. That way I have a lot of space to do the job. I give myself a lot of space to do the job, and I give myself a lot of space to do what I want to do outside of that, like make these videos and think thoughts through off camera and work on things off camera, maybe even bulk cook in the morning if I wanted to do that for whatever reason. Whatever I want to do, both before and after the shift, I can do it on the premise that it's not an evening shift and I'm not coming home at whenever, like maybe 9 or 10 in the evening, I don't know. But yeah, that's how things are going. I think I'll certainly be reviewing my health on a weekly basis again, and I'll be doing that with more details than I would have been in the past, because with the money I'll be getting myself a scale and a blood pressure monitor. That way I'll be able to measure my health more accurately. I'm going to get one of those fancy scales which can measure like body fat percentage, muscle percentage and stuff like that. And the blood pressure monitor, as I said, make sure that I'm I'm really tracking my physical health, mental health, everything. I'll make sure that I'm doing what I need to do, and even if the scales, it'll be a reference point, even if the scales aren't completely accurate. Or if the scale isn't completely accurate, I can get a higher end one eventually, which I've been planning to do for a while. I found a link a while ago where I'd be able to do that, so it's only a matter of time really, especially with the money coming in. It wouldn't be enough, but I'll be able to save up for it and invest in myself in that way. It'd be my health, so that, and seeing as it would be high end, I'd imagine that it would last a long while, maybe years. So 3 days later, on the 19th, come back to finish this one off. But as I was saying, all of this that I was saying in those 2 clips there will be more than possible on the premise that I just keep on working toward it, at least most days, not necessarily every single day, but regularly enough. And then I'll be able to get these things that I've been wanting for a while now, and that I've made quite the list of. I could have done it at that time on the 16th when I made those previous 2 clips, but if I haven't, very basically I've got a whole list of things that I've got both written down and also on the laptop that I've told myself that I want to go get, and that I've in fact been wanting for months. So on the premise that I keep on heading down this direction, it's more than possible that I'll be able to get said things. But when I do get said things, then what? What do I do then? How do I move on? I don't know, and I'm not sure if there's something that I've planned for. After I do get all of those things that I've been wanting to improve my health, and all of those things to maintain my possessions and to eat healthily, etc., what then? Do I just go out of my way to try and make more money, to try and make more friends and or further develop the friendships that I already have? What then? How are all of these things useful? Well, for example, with the advanced skill that I've been thinking of getting, that will help me improve my health more easily, by having a clearer understanding of where I'm at physically, body fat percentage, muscle percentage, muscle mass, etc. Or body fat mass too, can't forget that. I've got a whole load of stats I get from the advanced scale at the gym that I used to go to, that one of the staff members at that gym was looking after. I'd basically be getting a scale that's a lot smaller but can do the same thing. That helped me get into shape a lot more easily. Having people around me will also do the same thing, and also and even outside of getting into shape physically, it'd help interacting with people who are in shape physically and mentally too, would help me get that same way. Not with the intentions to act like them or to speak like how they speak and carry myself like how they carry themselves, but in order to live like them. And the difference between the two, in my opinion, is being able to have, living like them in this context to me means being able to live healthily, just like how they can live healthily. Maybe not exactly by eating the same foods or doing the same exercises, but the both of us, or all of us, would be doing what we need to do to be in shape. Whereas on the other end, I'm saying literally trying to emulate the other person and be them and live their own life, live vicariously through them. That's not what I'm talking about when I say I want to live like them, yeah. Anyway, just we finito. Just wanted to put this video out. I didn't think that I'd add a couple extra clips here and there, if this one included, but it's done and I'm allowing myself to move on after that talk that I had today about reward. This is another way that I'm allowing myself to move on, to get those clips that I made on the 16th out. And on that note, I'm going to end it here. This is the end of the video, and I'm going to allow myself to think about something different and make other PT diary videos that I've like the one that I made today, episode 8. But for now, that's it. I'm done, and cheers to learning how to move on and how to reward myself and live how I want to live. Peace. As I've said, on the channel banner, for example, and in my bio, every day's the answer, or at least most days. Sometimes, on some days you might have other things to do and life happens, but on the premise that I work on what I want to work on a regular enough basis, like every other day, then I'll get to where I want to go. The path that I've set out for myself in order to work as an online health coach, slowly but surely is coming true with all of these videos that I'm making, and I'm on the way to getting there and making it what I want it to be, and finding peace in that, and it being maybe even better, that way of life being even better than what I could have ever imagined, and not stressful, not extremely stress inducing. I imagine that there would be stresses to it, but at least at that level, with all these videos, for example, I'd be able to manage my stress and be a lot healthier and just better off in every aspect of life, and educated too, than I am at this point in time. Every day is the answer. Every day, or at least most days. Alright, I'm done. Bye. Just wanted to add that quick one in there, bit by bit. I'm getting there. Now, with that, with these consistent efforts, get to a place that's probably even better than what I could have ever dreamed.